Hi. Welcome to Not Surviving the Brat Race. Today we're going to talk about the value of a penny. This is weird. This crap doesn't work very good because of the mirror effect. But this is about the value of a penny. And I have a story to tell you which caused me to reflect quite a lot today. So, I'm at work today, and I'm ridiculously funny all day today, and that's not ego. It's just I was just snapping. Some days it snaps, and a buddy of mine, his name's Scott. We're sitting there talking about I can't remember the social value of hookers versus porn stars or something like that, but excuse me. So what we're talking, and we're at our job. Nobody's really there today. It's just us. We're doing some busy work, and this girl comes up, and she honestly she's I think if she had some weight on her, she'd be attractive, and she worked for a group that does cleaning on the weekends at my job, and I'm not going to mention names. Everybody knows where I work, but so. Basically, I mean, she does a lower end job, and she doesn't make very much money. But she weighed like 90 pounds. I mean, she really was thin. And I'm being funny, and she walks up and kind of interrupts us, and she asks if she could borrow a screwdriver because she said she likes pennies. And there was a penny under the leg of the vending machine that she really wanted to get. So I gave her a penny. She was very sweet. And she took off, and I look at my friend Scott and I go, what the hell, dude? Are you kidding me? Man, she weighs like 3 pounds. And he looked at me and kind of basically slapped the crap out of me and said, dude, she's not eating. I mean, she's poor, and she's not eating. I mean, that's why she weighs 90 damn pounds. And really, you could look at her and say, and she's very talkative, and think, if she had 20 pounds on her, she'd be beautiful. I mean, really. And so she left, and now Scott has told me that, that she's not eating, and here I was trying to make fun of that, and all of a sudden it wasn't that funny. So I reached in my pocket because she's talking about pennies, and I'm like, I got 6 pennies. And I'm like, well, I think I'm going to give her these 6 pennies because she likes pennies. And I honestly, I wanted to give her like $100 damn. I wanted to take her home after Scott smacked me. And I wanted to take her home and like feed her and bathe her. Not me bathe her, but like, make sure she was bathed and clean and fed, and then send her on her way with some money in her pocket because I start feeling really bad about it. So I decided I'm going to go help her get the penny because that's the very least I could do. And I didn't want to feel like I was giving her money, but I had these 6 pennies in my pocket. So I go to where the soda machine's at, and she meets me and she says, hey, I wasn't able to get it. I just can't do it. I didn't want to break your screwdriver. And I said, well, let me help you. So the next thing I know, I'm on my hands and knees with her underneath the machine trying to get this penny. Which a penny to me is nothing. But a penny to her was everything. It was everything. And it just got me to thinking, we so undervalue stuff in life. And this penny... This penny was the world to her. It was crazy. And then again, it wasn't crazy. And she told me that she read that pennies are worth 2.5 cents now because of the copper value. So, so I got this pocket full of pennies. And as we get up, and we're not able to get the penny out from underneath the machine. And I look at her, I ask her name, and she tells me her name is Denise. And I tell her my name, and I say, hey, it's Breck, like shampoo or like the... Oh, she said, well, I've got the hairspray, which I think you can only buy at Dollar General store, which again tells me that, She doesn't have a lot of pennies to her name. And a sweetheart, really. I mean, she was talkative. Not real smart, but very talkative. Had beautiful teeth. I mean, somebody had taken good care of her when she was young. Looked 45, but probably was 35, just because of the no weight on her. And so I held out my hand with 6 pennies, and I said, look, I've got 6 pennies, and I want to give her lots more than that, but I didn't want to offend her. And she said, oh, no, no, take your hand away. She says, now, hold your hand out. So I held my hand out with my 6 pennies. And she reached into my hand, and she took 1 penny. And I said, well, I know that you like pennies. And I said, these pennies are just going to go to my house, and I'm going to put them in a cup on my counter, and I'm going to forget about them forever. So I know you like pennies, so take them all. She says, no. Today, I only need 1 penny. And I said, well, why? She said, well, do you ever shop at the Quick Trip? And I said, I don't, but I said yes. I shop at convenience stores. And she said, well, you should, because they got a really good deal on 44-ounce sodas. And she goes, I'm a girl that likes pennies and sodas. And they're 86 cents for a 44-ounce soda at Quick Trip. It's a really good deal. She says, I have 85 cents. So this penny gives me 86 cents. And so I can get soda today. And I don't need the other pennies. I don't need them today. But next week, she said, if you're here. And I said, well, most weekends I'm here. I said, you should come see me. She said, next week if you're here, maybe I'll need another penny to get a soda. So I would be glad then. But today I don't need a penny. And I was touched. And I went back and I was telling my friend Scott about it. And he was saying that, said, yeah, whenever I have pennies, he says, I just leave them on the guardrails here at work. I just put 2 or 3 and they always disappear. Because I know that these people that don't have a lot of money, they pick them up. And so today I learned a lot. I learned a lot about Scott. I learned a little bit about me. And I learned a lot about pennies. They have a lot of value. And that's my story. Pennies. 1 penny today affected my life. For today. I wasn't very funny the rest of the day. So that's my story. I hope you liked it. Thank you.